Hi, Debbie from Debbie's Crafty Hands here. Something a little bit different today. I had what some people know as a happy mail, but it was basically my mum had got a bag of bits and pieces that she thought might be useful in my crafting process. So I've emptied the bag to one side and I'm just going to bring everything in front and talk through maybe something obvious, maybe not necessarily, but talk through what I would do with these objects. So most people would put this in the bin, but it's a good quality thick paper and it is perfect and it is gradient, so you can have one colour, two colour, if I can get them out, three different colours, from one piece of paper, and they're good sturdy bits to make the flowers, or any die cuts. You could do it for butterflies, you can do it all sorts. So this sort of leafleting, folders, that sort of thing, are perfect. Nice firm. Junk mail sometimes comes in that firm sort of paper, so that is brilliant for doing the flowers. Really happy with that. Pop that down to the side. What's the next bit? Right, same sort of thing, a nice sturdy piece of envelope. I might glue that together and get a thicker piece, but once again, great. And another piece here, great for making flowers, die cutting, etc. So even if you've got something written on the other side, then it doesn't matter, because you can use one side and glue that side down, and whatever's on the other side doesn't matter. So all you would do with this is possibly open up the side here, put your stick glue on there, glue it back down. You've got a double-sided fairly thick piece of paper. Don't need to worry about this bit because that'll just add interest, and you can use the coloured envelopes. They're brilliant. So another good shout, Mother, thank you. As we all know, I love the inside of envelopes, so I've got a nice little selection here. So we've got the traditional send it back to me mail. This one I've not seen for a while, which is a very small, fine, geometric. The black and white hexagons, they're quite a good one. This one I definitely haven't seen for quite a while. Makes your eyes go boggly, but it is literally little navy dots. That's it, put it in focus. So I haven't seen that for a long time, so that's the precious one. That will be going on something special. And again, these are quite common ones, but if you're collaging on your outside of envelopes and that, and doing your Amazon envelopes, then anything is good real estate on there. Next thing, what's the next thing? Oh yes, ribbons. So I've got a little bundle of ribbons. These are the little ribbons that for some people annoy the shoulder straps or in the waistbands of trousers, that sort of thing, to help you hang them on the hangers. Well, Mum's the same as me and she finds them irritating, so she chops them off, puts them in a little baggie, and guess where? They come to me. Yes. They are great for tag toppers, for threading. Now I did have a, where did that go? There was a bit of paper with the edging that I did the other day with holes in the side. It doesn't matter. But if you have an edging die that has little holes in the side, you can thread these tiny ribbons up the side of it. They're good for hanging on bookmarks, so you've got a bit of thread. They're good for notepads to mark your page, all sorts of things that you can use these little bits of ribbon for, and also putting bows on things. So I'm going to put them tidy as I go, put them in my little ribbon pot.
Definitely won't show me down the side if I have
now this looks like the bottom of something, but it's a nice long strip of fabric which can be cut up to make fabric clusters.
Satin or silk or something synthetic?
It's a satiny. Can either use it to cut up into pieces, but I do know what this is intended for, and it's intended for my wedding car when I do eventually get married. So that's got to go to one side in my wedding stuff. So that's not to be cut up, but if you have strips of fabric like that, say you've got an old bed sheet that is going south, you could rip it into strips, a different width, so you could do 1-inch strips, 2-inch strips, 3-inch strips, etc., and roll it round. In a later episode I'm going to show you how to make well, I'm not sure what they call them, but we have the circles at the top and the tube and then a circle at the bottom, a bit like spools, that's the word, a bit like spools for your cottons, but to wind the ribbons round and things and hold them neatly. So that's the wedding ribbon, so you can look after that, please. And that lid can go on there. Thank you. So ideas for ribbons and your fabric. Now with the bed sheets, if you've got plain bed sheets, if you've got coloured bed sheets, that's great, and you can cut them up and do bows and ribbons, and those that make journaling, they can go on the spine of a journal. But you can also stamp on fabric. You can get fabric paints.
Oh, no, you're getting distracted.
So there are a few ideas, and maybe we'll revisit those ideas.
So I don't like to interrupt usually, but we have a lot to get through in
Timing.
this video. Yes.
Right, that's another ribbon. That was in the wrong pot. It was in the wrong pot. Now, again, woolies are great for tag toppers, for sewing around the edge of cards, blanket stitch or running stitch or whatever, just to give the card a bit of or your journal, whatever your artwork is. This different colour greens would be great for stems of flowers, so that's a good find. And they're all odds and sods bits, or you can just knit them up and make squares. But you might have to do a few joinings. No, it goes up in my box of wools, which is on top of the wardrobe, I believe. Okay, so, and as in, excuse me, that's no, not on camera, dear. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Go on, is that? Go on. So Mum sent me some jewellery that I think needed mending. No, what she's asked me to do is, there's a little ring at the bottom of these earrings and a little hoop, Is it just here? And she's asked me if I can hang something else on it because the bits that were on it have broken. So that's a repair job. So maybe I'll show you how I'll do that in another episode. But so I'll put them to one side. I have got several items of jewellery that needed repairing, so we can work on mending some jewellery in an episode, maybe in a future one. Okay, so that's earrings that need to be looked after with my pile of jewellery to repair. I'm just going to have a quick slurp of tea before it gets cold, guys. Okay, so what's next in the pile? These I'm presuming from Dad. Little plastic bags to put bits and pieces in, so they're really handy for beads and things like that. So they'll come in very handy. So far my little care package is proving rather useful. Now, some Christmas ribbons and sparkly ribbons. They will come in handy. And this is the sort of thing I was talking about, but it's narrower in the middle. But once this is empty, this spool will be lovely for mark making as well. So don't throw your spools away because they're brilliant for mark making. And again, in the gold. And no, that's not the same ribbon. This ribbon's the white with the red, and this ribbon's the white with the goldy green. So they will come. They can go in my Christmas box. Oh, sure. We'll have to make one, I think, because I've got lots of Christmassy stuff here. Right, a buff puff. Brilliant. It's a bit worse for wear, and it's brilliant for texture on the fabric clusters.
Like Mum's curtains.
Like Mum's curtains, yeah. Mum's buff puff is great, and also it comes with a ribbon to tie it up, so that's even better because I can use a ribbon as well. So cheers. Old cards can be recycled in lots of ways. I think I've shown you notepad versions. You can just use the pictures. This is a flying flowers picture. That's not a Christmas one, but I've had lots of cards donated for the cause, shall we say, and I can make some Christmas cards for next year with them. So we'll revisit that. I'll just flick through a few of them. There's quite a handful here, so I won't go through everything because
not Christmas cards.
There's birthday cards and Christmas cards. Now I'm going to separate them out because what I do is I have these little baskets. What are they? There, if I can get to my
Curver.
They're curver boxes, and they are
12?
No, not quite 12.
10 inches.
About 10 inches, but the inside is about 9.5 because they bow out by 7 in internal, 7 by 9.5, and they are perfect for storing your cards. Now these are anniversary cards, so I try and have them in categories. So I've got anniversary, and I label the front of them with a little ribbon, another use for your little ribbons. And I have men's cards, I have words and pictures, happy birthday ladies, thank you, get well, Easter, and various other categories. That these are the men's ones, so I can put these into the men's. I take the backs off because the greeting is obviously a personal thing. Now, brother-in-law, men's card. Men's card. But, I mean... Oh, that's Christmas. That's Christmas. That's... I think that was a Christmas tag. So these are the Christmas ones, so I can put the Christmas ones in there. But it's handy because then you think, oh, I've got to make a man's card. So you can flick through the male cards. That's the ladies one, so that can go in the ladies. I've got Easter, all different categories. And they usually, this is just about fits a nice large card. So this is quite a big card, and it fits in there nicely. But if it doesn't, and you think, right, okay, it's not going to fit in there very well, all you can do is cut the top off, keep the picture, and then, you know, either use them together still or use each part in a different card. So it's handy to sort of separate them. That's Christmas, that's Christmas. So you get the idea. Little clever baskets, they're a couple of quid each, but they're really sturdy. These have lasted me for years.
Other brands are available.
Yes, but not necessarily as strong as I found. I've tried other baskets. You need something that's a bit firm rather than flimsy, because some of the flimsy ones, if you're pulling them on and off shelves, you want to be able to have, especially the handle part, this bit here, to be able to grab it and pull it. If it gets a little bit heavy, then it, you know, you don't want it snapping on you. So there's some lovely Christmas cards in here. I won't go through them all, but just pop them in there. Oh, that's a cute one. Now, some of these are a bit big, so you have to work out which way round they go in. Oh, we're getting there. That's a Christmas, that's a Christmas, that's a... I don't know, that would go under... I would say that would go under my pictures, because it's got no particular men or women or whatever. It's... yeah, the location of the camera defies me sometimes. So, and this one is a tag. I can go in there because that one's a tag, because you can put tags on Christmas cards. You can use a little ribbon on that and have it as a feature on your card, raise it up maybe. Yeah, options. Options, ladies, options, and gentlemen, of course. So, now this is an idea my mum's come up with, which is another potential idea. She's got the fronts of the Christmas cards with a bit of ribbon, and she's labelled it Christmas shopping list, and things to do. So you use your old Christmas cards from the year before, put some holes in it, make it into like a little notepad, and you use the backs of the cards to do your notes, your Christmas list, who you bought what for or whatever. And I think that's a super idea. So, well done, Mum. And then you can just hang it up on a shelf and just pick it up and write on the backs of them, and it's a festive, nice festive way of doing things. You could also presumably do that for birthday cards, and one for each month, and then you can maybe write a list of people that you've brought for already, so you can say, oh, such and such, or that's May, okay, so I bought for whoever, and tick it off, and then you know where you're up to with your birthday cards and things. And hang it up next to your normal calendar, and you can flick round and say, oh yes, I've done that one, I've done that one, I've written that card, I've made that card, or whatever, and you've got it to hand. So that is a brilliant idea. I like that. So how are we getting down to it? I think these are just Christmas ones again. So I'm going to pause here. I will... Oh, no, we're not going to pause. We're just going to go straight on with it. We have a bit of an unboxing as well as the happy mail.
Keep talking for a second. I just realised.
Okay. To do, and it's going to be something that we're working on as a project.
Would have seen the first episode by now.
Yeah, hopefully you've seen the first episode, and the name of the channel and the name of my Etsy, etc., is Debbie's Crafty Hands, and we...
This is not that one.
Oh, that's not that one. Okay, sorry.
That's
Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
This is another different box. Sorry, I'm on the wrong unboxing. We planned so far ahead. I'm a bit confused as to which bit we're on. This is to do with our 3D picture episodes, and you should have seen the first couple of episodes of this by now. The first one at least. And this is to help with that. And it's quite exciting because it's a nice bit of kit. Or at least I hope it's a nice bit of kit. No. Look here, we have some Amazon wrapping paper. So don't forget. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Draw, colour, etc. That'll come in handy. Give that a fold. I think they've... and a box for the cats. Although I don't... Oh. He's worried I'm going to stab myself with a knife. There's a bit small box for the cats, but it'll be handy for something. So I'll put that to one side. That might actually be good to cover it and use that for storage. So I will put that to one side. Maybe that's a future episode. You never know. Right, so what have we got in here? You ask. A white box. Getting in, we're getting in. Oh, hang on. No. And another box. A box within a box within a box. Oh, this is like past the parcel, this is. So this little container, find my way into it. Oh, don't tell me it's like the glue boxes, the ink boxes, you can't find your way into them.
So what is this we're looking at?
This should be, these are drill bits. And these are drill bits. If I can get them out the bottom of the box. Very fine drill bits. And you will find out soon enough what we want the drill for. So that's an empty box. We can get rid of that one. And this one, this is the drill handle for such drill bits. Right, do you want to see if you can open that box, because it's defied logic for me. Don't tell me you're going to get straight into it, aren't you? You're gonna have to. You have to be. Show me how to do that off air. Okay, so. Where are we? Here we are. So it's got the sort of torque things, and it winds up and down to take the drill bit, and it's basically a hand drill. Still need to work out the instructions, but we want to drill something. I don't know whether how you actually do it, but
Assuming.
we've got the
So you hold the top.
the different blades for it.
I'm assuming it's like that, Mother.
And this is a little vise. No, not Edelweiss, just a little vise.
Advice.
Well, I might need advice on how to work it. To hold things. Such as beads and whatnots. Even
oh, that is.
it's a heavy one, yeah, it's a heavy one. So if we wanted to adorn our lolly stick, we would put it in the vise. Oh, well, maybe
Really,
not that tight.
We want to have the vise somewhere more permanent.
Yeah.
Bulk it down. Probably maybe give it off a little butt up the camera and zoom in on it when we need it, sort of thing.
So, and then we would use our drill and drill down. So it comes with little feet and screws and whatnots. So we're going to have a little play with that off air and come back once we've sussed out how to use it all. But
I'm just going to show off how fine these bits
these
are.
bits are very, 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 very fine. This is the length of my finger. Oh!
Hold it against something. White in the background.
Something white, okay. What have we got? What about this? There you go. There we go. Well, that one. I hope not.
It's not broken already, surely.
That's extremely fine. I can't see any bits on it. We'll have to see what it's supposed to be on the picture, but maybe that's.
I think it has snapped already. God.
Well, there's nothing here.
Yeah, no, but you did put that. You put that pack on top of it while this was open.
Did I?
Yeah.
But it would be on the desk, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm eagle-eyed.
There you see the spring. You're 2 inches away from it.
Actually, it might be better to do that way. So, anyway, that's our toys to play with. We've got one more quick unboxing and to tantallate your.
Open the packaging, but don't open the box. This one.
We're going to open the packaging just to.
Maybe we can get it on. Try and get the whole
It's
thing.
quite a big box, this one. Now, as I was saying about the brand name, we're trying to get a recognisable logo, shall we say. So this is the box, and this is how we're going to get our new logo. So, await the next episode. Goodbye for now. Much love. See you in the next one.